Mission log, day 3. The Mars base is overrun by monsters. I can't say where they're from for sure, but it's probably hell. I'm trying to kill them so I can escape. Shooting them in the head seems to work. So far, I've managed to stay alive. This place is incredibly creepy. I hope I can get home soon, but I have this horrible feeling that at any moment I could meet my doom. Ah, damn it!
Why don't you stop now and start the actual review of it?
I haven't got time to review Doom, I'm playing Doom! Doom. It's the classic first-person shooter that defined an entire generation. It's so iconic that for years afterward, every FPS was called a Doom clone, whether it had anything to do with Doom's iconic look and feel or not. Many gamers' first experience of Doom was the shareware level pack knee-deep in the dead. I wasn't among those gamers. My first look at Doom was when I played a friend's copy of the sequel, but even when I came to play it years later, it was still an amazing experience. The plot is simple. You're a lone marine on a Mars base and bad things have happened. The base is overrun with the armies of hell, and you've got to blast your way through them to safety. You start out armed with nothing but a pistol in your fists, but don't worry, because this game is amazingly generous when it comes to weaponry. That's something a lot of people tend to forget when they talk about this game. There's very little challenge here. Be it preserving your ammo, keeping your health up, or anything else, you don't really need to worry too much on Doom, because this game throws more things at you than a desperate sugar daddy. And while yes, you'll need a lot of what it has on offer if you're going to make it through the game, a lot of the time you'll find there are health packs and ammo dumps laid around that you simply don't need. For a skilled player, any area with a lot of health and weaponry dumped on the ground is an indication that something's about to happen. There could be a big boss nearby, or a large number of enemies to gun down. That said, there are many times when the legions of hell will ambush you and there's no prior warning whatsoever. In those situations, you tend to get a health and ammo dump soon after, because Doom is nothing if not generous. The game wants you to keep playing and will give you every chance there is to survive, providing you know what you're doing. This is something that's lost in a lot of modern games because they tend to go down the survival horror route. Now that's a challenge, sure, but it's a different kind of challenge. Those type of games tend to ask you the question of, can you get through all of this area with these resources and still have enough left to challenge the big boss? And that's all well and good. Doom, on the other hand, has a different question to ask. All it wants to know is, how are you going to survive all these monsters we're about to throw at you? There's a health pack in it if you can do it, champ. Speaking of monsters, there are many, and they are incredibly varied. Whether it's undead soldiers, flying tomatoes with bad attitudes, or enormous mecha bastards with big horns and even bigger guns, each one is very distinct and comes with its own best method for quick dispatching. Having said that, each method does generally come down to one technique. Fire rapidly while strafing left and right to avoid the easily telegraphed attacks. Seriously guys, there is only that one technique. This game comes down to one thing: attrition rates. Can you survive long enough to finish it? And if you learn how to strafe, that's all you need. Seriously, that is all there is to it. If you can master strafing, you know everything you need to get through this game in an afternoon. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's not to say the game isn't good fun. It is. It's great. What the?